Welcome to another episode of Explained by AI. So you're thinking about getting a Labradoodle
Oh, yeah.
and want to know more about their different coat types.
Smart move.
Yeah, it's a key factor in finding the perfect pup for your lifestyle.
Absolutely.
You've got wool, fleece, and hair,
That's right.
each with its own look and feel.
Choosing a dog based solely on aesthetics
Oh, yeah.
can lead to some unexpected challenges.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So let's dive into the wool coat.
Okay.
It's known for its tight, dense curls,
Yeah.
kind of reminiscent of a sheep's wool.
Right.
Think super soft and incredibly low shedding.
The wool coat's hypoallergenic quality comes from its similarity to a poodle's coat.
I see.
The tight curls trap dander, making it a great option for folks with allergies.
That makes sense.
Mm.
So low maintenance or low shedding, I should say, but high maintenance in terms of grooming.
That is true.
So this luxurious coat requires regular brushing and professional grooming
Yeah.
every 6 to 8 weeks to prevent matting.
Like a high-end fabric,
Beautiful, but needs a little more care.
A little TLC.
Yeah. Think of it as an investment in your dog's comfort
For sure.
and the cleanliness of your home.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so now for the fleece coat.
Right.
It boasts a silky, wavy texture
Yeah, it's really nice.
that kind of beautifully blends poodle curls with the straight hair of a Labrador.
Okay, splendid.
It's also low shedding
Uh-huh.
and often hypoallergenic, although not as much as the wool coat.
Right.
So it's got kind of the best of both worlds in a way.
Yeah, the fleece coat strikes a balance between the hypoallergenic benefits of wool
Yeah.
and a slightly easier grooming routine.
Okay.
Still need to brush it regularly, but trips to the groomer can be less frequent,
Okay.
maybe every 8 to 10 weeks.
Gotcha. So kind of in between.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and finally there's the hair coat.
Yes.
The one most resembling a Labrador Retriever.
Right.
It can be straight or slightly wavy, and its texture ranges from wiry to soft.
The hair coat does shed.
So it might not be suitable for those with allergies.
I see.
However, it requires minimal grooming.
Yeah.
Occasional brushing is usually enough.
So low maintenance.
Very low maintenance.
Professional grooming is optional for this coat type.
And it really comes down to personal preference.
But how could you predict which coat type your future Labradoodle will have?
Well, that's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
With first-generation Labradoodles or F1s, it's a bit of a guessing game.
Oh, really?
Because they're a 50-50 mix of poodle and Labrador.
I see.
So you might end up with a hair coat,
Uh-huh.
a fleece coat, or something in between.
So it's a surprise.
Yeah, it can be exciting for some people.
Yeah, for sure. However, if you're looking for predictability,
Yeah.
F1B Labradoodles might be the answer.
Right.
They're bred by crossing an F1 Labradoodle back with a poodle,
Yes.
which increases the poodle genetics to 75%.
Exactly.
So F1Bs and multi-generational Labradoodles are more likely to have the fleece or wool coats.
Precisely. Multi-generational Labradoodles are
Oh.
specifically bred for consistent coat types,
Okay.
with some breeders specializing in fleece or wool.
But even with careful breeding, it's not just about genetics, right?
Absolutely.
There's other factors too.
Factors like age and health can influence a Labradoodle's coat.
So like a puppy might have a different coat than an adult.
For example, puppies often have different coats than adults, and their coat might even change in texture and color as they mature.
So you're saying their coat might go through some changes, like a teenage phase or something.
Think of it as a transformation.
Okay.
The final coat often emerges around 8 to 12 months of age.
Wow, that's interesting.
Proper nutrition and grooming also play a vital role in maintaining a healthy coat.
That makes sense. So we've learned about the different coat types.
Yes.
Wool, fleece, and hair.
We've also discussed how a Labradoodle's generation, whether it's an F1, F1B, or multi-generational, can impact the predictability of their coat type.
For sure.
And importantly, we touched on how factors beyond genetics, such as age and health, can influence the coat.
This is a lot of good information to consider
It is a lot to think about.
when choosing a Labradoodle.
Yeah. So now that we've kind of laid the groundwork, let's consider what this means for you as a potential Labradoodle owner.
All right.
Choosing the right coat type goes beyond just looks.
Right. It's about matching the dog to your lifestyle and your preferences.
Exactly.
So what are the key things someone should think about when deciding on a coat type?
Well, first think about allergies.
Okay.
If you or someone in your household has allergies,
Yeah.
a wool or fleece coat would be the most suitable option.
Right, because those are hypoallergenic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They produce less dander, which is a common allergen.
Makes sense. So that's number one, allergies. What's number 2?
Next factor in the time you're willing to dedicate to grooming.
Oh, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to get a high-maintenance coat if you don't have the time or the resources to, keep up with it.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Wool coats require the most attention with
Yeah.
regular brushing and professional grooming.
Okay.
Fleece coats fall somewhere in between,
Mm-hmm.
while hair coats are the easiest to maintain.
So it sounds like choosing the right coat type is kind of a balancing act between your preferences and your lifestyle.
Absolutely.
What else?
Your living space matters too.
Okay.
If you live in a smaller apartment with carpets, a Labradoodle with a hair coat that sheds moderately might not be ideal.
Right. You'd be doing a lot of vacuuming.
And consider the climate you live in.
Oh, okay.
A thick wool coat might be too warm for a hot and humid environment.
That's true.
On the other hand, a hair coat might not provide enough insulation in colder climates.
Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the coat type can affect the dog's comfort depending on where you live.
Absolutely.
So it's all about finding that balance.
Finding that sweet spot.
But coat type is just one piece of the puzzle when choosing a dog, right?
Absolutely.
There's other things to think about too.
While it's an important factor,
Yeah.
don't overlook other crucial aspects.
Okay.
Like personality, energy level trainability,
Right.
and overall health.
Those are all essential things to consider
Yes.
for any dog breed, really.
For sure.
And let's not forget about responsible breeding practices.
Oh, that's a huge one.
Yeah. How can someone find a responsible breeder?
Do thorough research.
Okay.
Look for breeders who are transparent about their practices,
Uh-huh.
health test their dogs,
Right.
and provide proper socialization for puppies.
It sounds like choosing a dog is a big decision
It is.
that involves a lot of careful consideration of many factors.
It's a long-term commitment.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you're making the right choice for both you and the dog.
Okay, so we've learned a lot about Labradoodle coat types.
Hopefully you're feeling more equipped now
Yeah.
to make a decision.
To make an informed decision
Yeah.
about which coat type is best for them.
But remember, choosing the right coat type is just one aspect of welcoming a Labradoodle into your life.
Right. So what are some final thoughts?
Don't get so focused on the coat that you forget about the dog beneath it.
Okay.
Think about your lifestyle,
Yeah.
your activity level,
Mm-hmm.
and what you're looking for in a canine companion.
So much goes into finding that perfect match.
Consider factors beyond the coat like energy levels, temperament, and trainability.
Okay.
These traits play a significant role in determining if a dog is a good fit for you and your family.
So it sounds like the best way to find the perfect Labradoodle is to
meet different Labradoodles and experience their personalities firsthand.
really get to know them.
Yeah, talk to breeders,
Okay.
visit shelters, connect with other Labradoodle owners,
Mm-hmm.
and just get a feel for the breed's diverse personalities. Observe their coats, see how they interact with people and other dogs.
It's all about that connection.
Trust your gut feeling.
Yeah.
If a particular Labradoodle steals your heart,
Yeah.
there's a good chance it's meant to be.
This has been so helpful
Oh, good.
in exploring, the different coat types.
Yeah,
And you know how to find the right one
absolutely.
for you.
Yeah.
Any final words of wisdom?
Remember, the perfect coat is the one that comes with the perfect companion.
Oh, I like that.
Choosing a dog is a journey of the heart.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us.
It was my pleasure.
We hope this deep dive helps our listener find their perfect Labradoodle match.
Yeah, I wish them the best of luck on their search.
Do you have any topic that you would like to have explained? Drop it in the comments